everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today. Just going to start off very quickly by saying if I sound a bit nasally, I do have a bit of a cold and a cough at the minute. I will try and edit out any coughing as that goes, but I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit weird. It doesn't seem to be coming across on the recordings that I have done, so hopefully you won't really notice. But anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and New Year, and obviously you guys would have seen my January budget which went up just before New Year's, and I thought, do you know what, it's 2024, I'm earning a little bit more money at the moment with my business, so I'm going to try and get back into doing savings challenges. So what I have here is the Rainbow Budgets Yearly Savings Challenge binder, which I have started very briefly. And put that to the side, and then in my actual binder I've got some other challenges that I'm going to be doing. So you would have seen this one before if you've been on my channel for a while. This is the seasonal spending or seasonal saving challenge. There's 4 different seasons. If I get the other cards out I can show you them to you. So you have one for summer, winter, spring and fall. We're in winter at the minute. I don't want to start saving for spring just because I don't think I'm going to have it done in time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the summer one, and I've done it so that each of these icons is going to be £5. That saves me £60. I thought that'd be a nice little one to have for the summertime for outings or anything. And then I've made myself 4 of my own. 3 of these you can find on my Etsy, which I will link below. The reason that this one isn't on it is because this one's quite specific to just me. So I need a new mattress, so I made myself a savings challenge for a new mattress. I want to save £250 for it, so I've done it in £10 increments, and I'm hoping to have that done by Easter or maybe end of May at the latest. Because a couple of days after Christmas my bed broke and I'd been saving up to get a mattress. But unfortunately all the mattress money had to go on my new bed because my bed completely just disintegrated. I've had it for a really long time, and I need to resave up for a mattress, so I thought I would make myself my own little challenge. So that one is not on my Etsy shop, but I guess if maybe anyone wants that I can add it on. I think it's a bit specific to me really. And then the next 3 are on my Etsy, and these are things that I am actually saving up for at the moment. So my first one is the car maintenance. This one is in £20 increments and you can save £700 with this. My goal is to have this finished by the end of December or at the very latest, the first week of January 2025, because I've sort of worked out that's roughly how much I would need for my MOT and service and my insurance. That also will cover my car tax, and it also gives me like an extra £100 for anything else potentially. Obviously I know £700 isn't going to be the exact amount that everyone needs, but again you can double the amount. You can do it once or twice, you can do it as how many times you want, and because it's a digital download you can obviously buy it once and use it as many times as you need. And these are new envelopes, so they're a little bit stuck. And then the next one is for Christmas. This is specifically Christmas 2024 it says, and this you can save £300. Again, that amount is quite specific to me. I don't normally do 300, but I added a few extra on just so there was a bit more there. And again, you can fill this in as many or as little times as you need to. But my goal is to do £300. That should cover all of my presents. I don't host Christmas at our house, so we don't have to really worry about the food or anything. I thought if I can have £300 set aside for presents, that'd be really good. I'm hoping to have this done by end of October at the latest, but if I have to, maybe mid-November at a push. So that's what this one will be for. And then the last one that's also on my Etsy shop is the angel tree one. So if you don't know what an angel tree is, I think they're also called giving trees over here, but they normally do this at Dunelm around Christmas. You can go, you pick off a name off of a Christmas tree in the shop and you buy presents for either the child or the family that are on the ticket. It's normally for families who are like in dire need during the Christmas situation because of their own circumstances. Maybe they just don't have enough money, maybe they have recently had to escape a situation, stuff like that. So I have done this with 20 Christmas trees, and you can pick any denomination you want to get your final total. So my goal is to have £100. So each of my trees is going to be worth £5. And I thought if I can do £100, that will hopefully cover 1 to maybe 2 names off of the angel tree or giving tree. It's not just Dunelm that do it, there's a bunch of other places in my town that does it, and I know they also do them around the country. It's normally charity shops that you can find these in. I know the Salvation Army does it as well. And they also do that in America in Walmart. So again, because this has no actual denomination on it for currency, you can obviously use this in the States as well if that's maybe something you want to save up for. But I've completely forgot that it was going on until like I think the 2nd or 3rd of December, and my local Dunelm actually ran out of names at the end of November, so I was a few days late in remembering, so unfortunately I couldn't do it last year. But that's what my goal is, and I'll start looking probably October, November time for that. So those are the challenges that I'm going to be doing on my binder. And then if I just go back to the rainbow budgets one. Now I actually bought this in 2022 and I was going to use it last year, completely forgot, just did not happen. So the first one is the Rounddown challenge, and as you can see I have already filled out some numbers. So the purpose of this one is you round down your bank account. I'm trying to do this so that my light isn't on it, but it's a bit tricky. So I've had 46p, 40 pence, 77 pence, 51 pence and 51 pence. Well, today my granddad asked me to get something off of Amazon for him because he does not use the internet or mobile phone or anything. So he's given me £7.50 in cash, and instead of me just trying to put it back on my card, I was like, I'm going to put that in here. So I've added the £7.50 on here, so all I need to do is add a £5 into here. I'm so happy I'm finally starting this binder because this is old now. And then the coins go in the back. There was also a dice that came with this because there was a dice challenge later on in the year. But I've just taken the dice out because it was making it a bit of a bulbous shape there. So already we're not doing too bad. So the £7.50 is going in here because that is an actual cash. The rest of the coins are on my online savings account because they're coming out of my card, and I can't really just withdraw 77 pence. So, and I'd be going up and down to the bank all the time, so I was like, what I'll do, so those ones are in a digital pot that is going towards my current saving challenge that I'm doing with a £350 challenge, which I share on my Instagram. So that's where that's going, but the £7.50 will go in here. So any other actual physical money that I have, I will put towards this, and anything digital can go to my other challenge. I hope that makes sense. I probably explained that really badly. Anyway, so that is that one done for now. Okay, so now we're going into this binder. Let's do all these. Need to get my pens out. Now I did this last time, the seasonal one, and I actually coloured the icons in, and that took me forever, so I'm just going to cross them off this time. So for the summer vibes, I'm going to do £15 for that. Again, you can see that my dad bent the notes. That just makes me want to cry a little bit, but it's fine. So that is 15, which will give me 3 of the icons. And if I have this done before spring comes, I will maybe put a little bit towards spring just so I have a little something. So these can now go in here. There we go. Right, and so there's that one done. Then we go on to the mattress. Now, as I mentioned, my challenges, they're just digital downloads. I'm not selling them because, first of all, it's not my printer and it's not my laminate machine, so I won't be selling them. So anyway, moving on. I really do need my mattress sooner rather than later. Again, hoping to have it done by Easter, but it very much depends on how much I get paid from my different clients. So we shall see. So for my mattress, I'm actually going to do one row straight away. So that is going to be £50. 2, 30, 40, 50. And my dad didn't have any £20 notes, so I've had to do all in tens. There is £50, and when the time comes for me to actually buy the mattress, I'll be giving this money back to my dad and he can just transfer me the money digitally, so I don't have to worry about trying to then go to the bank, because we've only got one bank for me now down the town and it is a right bitch to get to. Okay, moving on to car maintenance. So car maintenance is going to get 60, and so that's only 3 of these circles crossed off, but that is still a very good start towards the £700. My car tax for this year is actually meant to have come out yesterday and it still hasn't, so that's been fun. So you've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Till I can get some 20s, I'm just going to have to do it like this. Yes, that's quite nice to have that already, and if I can keep that going for the rest of the year, that'd be really good. Okay, Christmas. I'm really happy with this. Like, I love how I designed this. This is my favourite of all the ones that I made. So with this one, I'm just going to cross off 1 tree and 1 snowflake. So the trees are 20 and the snowflakes are 10. So that's going to be £30 for this, just so I can get a start on it. So I don't have the Christmas category on my card at the moment because there's nothing in it. So I will keep having that as like listed just because I can. Is that right? 10, 20, 25, 30, yeah. And then maybe nearer to the end of when I need this done, I again will give this to my dad so he can have his physical cash back, and I'll see if he can transfer that into my account. He's pretty good like that. I call him the bank of dad. Okay, and my final one for the angel tree. So I don't know exactly how many names I'm going to be able to fulfill with £100. If I can do 2, that would be great, but if I can potentially do 3, that'd be even better. So my trees are all £5, so I've only got 10 to go in here at the minute. I could colour them in, but I don't have that sort of mental capacity for that today. And then we have 10 for that. So when the time comes I get to go pick a name, I can then take the money from my wallet, go into town, buy the stuff I need, make sure it's in a nice bag, and then go re-deliver it. I'm probably going to do mine from Dunelm just because I know that they do a lot of names, and they normally have 2 trees at my local one, so that would be really nice. Okay, so that is all of my challenges done. I really hope all of that made sense. I know I sometimes rush through some of these because I don't know how to explain things very well, but hopefully that did all make sense. So that was £165 that went in here, and then £7.50 that physically went in this, and I've got all them other little pennies that have gone online. But yeah, I'm doing alright so far with them. I feel that's a good amount. Depending on how much my clients pay me in February will also determine how much I can put in these as well. I did actually have a client query yesterday. It's Saturday today, the day that this is going up, so that would have been Friday. For someone that I've been talking to for a while. It's actually someone I've met in person. He's a local cheesemonger who goes to my local market, so he's actually met me in person and we've spoken a few times, but he's booked a call with me on Monday, so wish me luck, and we'll see if he actually hires me, because if he does, that will be a little bit of extra money. That'd be another client, which would be fantastic. And that'd be for social media, which is like my favourite thing to do. It seems to be the thing that I'm known for amongst a lot of businesses. I'm just like the social media go-to girl, which I think is amazing. That's something I get paid to do. How amazing. Anyway, blithering on. So yes, if he hires me, I'll have a little bit more to go in here. But anyway, that's it for this video. Short but sweet. Hopefully it all made sense. And I will see you guys in a video again soon. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely weekend. Bye everyone.